changes.
We got a question from a Serbian journalist named Darko Jeletovic from Coach Magazine. Coach, this is for you. He asked about your time, your recent time spending with the Raptors.
Yes.
And if there's any possibility that in the future, maybe exchanging coaches in off-season or players to the Raptors team or their affiliate G League team.
Well, first of all, thank you for that question. You know, I was invited from Darko. Darko is a friend. Darko Rajakovic is the head coach over there. He has a great coaching staff around him. And Masai, that is the GM, they created, pretty much they start from the same. They are in rebuilding process with a lot of young players. They have, unfortunately, they had a lot of injuries, but they're doing an amazing job. An amazing job. So Toronto is and Raptors are doing great. Now, are we going to exchange? You never know. But as I said, we have all our eyes and ears with all this close to 30 years that I'm in this business, which I love. I have established a lot of friendship overseas. And Darko is one of them, and I'm proud of him, and I'm proud of his coaching staff and the way they're working, the way they're doing. You know, lots of times we say it in NBA, they're doing this, they don't do it. Believe me, from 7 o'clock in the morning, they're at the office, 8 o'clock in the morning, and they work and they find, and they do have eyes in Europe as well, like how this team is playing, how that team is playing, how this player is doing. So daily basis, we exchange with many coaches from NBA ideas or knowledge of how this sport can become better. And in the future, if we can have something in common, it will be to be united basketball, because soccer either is playing in Japan, in Asia, in Europe, in United States. It has the same dimension, the same ball, and the same goalpost. Basketball, we have NBA basketball with the dimension and sizes of the court. We have EuroLeague basketball with the sizes and different balls. We have FIBA basketball with different rules and different sizes. We have NCAA with different. So we are confusing our people. Let's unite our sport, which is extremely, you know, interesting and attractive. Because you coming from domestic league, now you say, okay, now the semicircle you're not going to use it because the rule in domestic league is like this. Now you go in EuroLeague, you play different. Oh, now we have the semicircle valid, or we have this, or we have that. How we can challenge things, how we cannot challenge things. Because in, last but not least, in EuroLeague competition and in Eurocup competition, which I agree with Ofer is one of the most complicated to win, we have, if I can name it, a three-dimensional championship. We start with Robin round system, which is the system that every country here, every sport uses in Europe. Am I right? Everybody's playing home away. That's a Robin round system. This is how we start in Europe. Then we move to the NBA system, which is a playoff, best of 5. And we're coming back to NCAA, so we're using also the Final Four. What is going on? Like, that's a confusion. In one competition, we have three-dimensional way of competing. I think we can do it. We can simplify it, but at the same time being more attractive. Simplicity doesn't mean that it's not attractive. On the contrary, it's very difficult to achieve the simplicity and within the synergy of many people that they come from different countries and different beliefs. You got to put them on the same line to feel accountable and to be on the same line.
Questions from Belgrade, Alexander Pekovic.